Hello friends. Hand waving welcome to Talk English with Arun, your daily English learning and motivation podcast. Today we're going to watch mega inspiring story. It's about a man who went from selling tea to leading the world's largest democracy. Yes, today's episode is all about Shri Narendra Modi. Get ready to be inspired, in simple English, perfect for learning and life. Chapter 1, The Tea Seller with Big Dreams. In the dusty lanes of Vadnagar, Gujarat, a young boy named Narendra helped his father sell tea at a railway station. For many, it was just a means of survival. But for young Modi, each cup of tea was a lesson in hard work and human connection. He listened to stories from passengers, absorbed experiences, and built resilience. While many believed that success was reserved for the rich or powerful, Modi believed in carving his own path. He dreamed not of wealth, but of service. He wanted to do something big, not for himself, but for his country. Chapter 2, A Life of Simplicity and Sacrifice. Modi's early life was not easy. He left home at a young age, wandering across India, from the Himalayas to southern temples, seeking meaning and discipline. He lived simply, often in ashrams, learning the values of selflessness and focus. This journey of spiritual discovery laid the foundation for the discipline he later became known for. While others chased fame, Modi chased purpose. He sacrificed personal comfort for a higher cause. This wasn't just a young man's adventure, it was a conscious decision to live a life bigger than himself. Chapter 3, Entry into Politics, A Reluctant Beginning. Narendra Modi joined the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, RSS, not for power, but for purpose. He wasn't a great orator yet, nor was he popular, but he was fiercely committed. His leadership style was quiet, but effective. He organized events, managed logistics, and impressed seniors with his dedication. What set him apart was not charisma, it was consistency. He believed, even then, that strong systems and silent work could achieve great things. His path in politics wasn't flashy, it was built on trust and relentless action. Chapter 4, The Rise Through BJP. As Modi's work in RSS gained attention, the Bharatiya Janata Party noticed his organizing skills. In the 1980s and 90s, when Indian politics was unstable, Modi worked behind the scenes, crafting strategies, managing campaigns, and understanding the grassroots. He was not a public face yet, but he was the mind behind many wins. Slowly, his talent became undeniable. BJP leaders saw in him a future leader, someone who could connect, deliver, and transform. Modi didn't push for power, his work demanded it. Chapter 5, Gujarat's Call, A New Beginning. In 2001, Gujarat was hit by a massive earthquake, and the state needed strong leadership. Modi was chosen as chief minister, a bold move, considering he had never held public office before. But instead of fear, he felt responsibility. He entered the role with one goal, to rebuild Gujarat. He faced criticism, skepticism, and political resistance. But with each passing year, he transformed Gujarat's economy, infrastructure, and global image. He earned the nickname, Development Man of India. Chapter 6, The Leader Who Delivered. Modi's governance in Gujarat was based on action, not promises. He focused on electricity, clean water, industries, and women's safety. His policies were practical and designed for long-term impact. Investors started arriving. Farmers saw results. Youth found jobs. By the time his third term ended, Gujarat had become a model state. More than that, Modi had become a symbol of performance, transparency, and bold decision-making. India started to look at him differently, as not just a state leader, but a national figure. Chapter 7, The 2014 Campaign, A Movement Begins. In 2013, BJP declared Modi as their prime ministerial candidate. His campaign wasn't just political, it was emotional. He spoke of his humble background, his dreams for youth, and his mission to make India strong. Across villages and cities, millions connected with his story. He held massive rallies, used social media smartly, and spoke in a language everyone understood, hope. When the 2014 election results came, India had spoken, Modi was their choice. It was more than a win. It was a movement. Chapter 8, the Prime Minister of 1.3 billion. On May 26, 2014, Narendra Modi took oath as India's 14th Prime Minister. His message was clear: Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. From day one, he got to work. He launched schemes for toilets, bank accounts, digital governance, and rural electrification. International leaders started noticing a new India, confident, focused, and proud. Modi became the face of a transforming nation. He traveled widely, signed deals, and positioned India as a global force. The Chaiwala had arrived, not just as PM, but as a global leader. Chapter 9: The Digital Revolution. Under Modi's leadership, India witnessed a digital transformation. From Aadhaar to UPI, from Digital India to Startup India, the nation embraced technology like never before. Rural areas got internet. Millions started using digital payments. Young entrepreneurs found courage. The gap between metro cities and villages started shrinking. Modi believed that technology wasn't a luxury, it was a tool for equality. His policies empowered people with information, access, and opportunity. India was no longer following the world, it was leading the digital shift. Chapter 10: Crisis Management and Tough Calls. Modi faced many challenges, from demonetization to the COVID-19 pandemic. Each time, he made bold, often controversial decisions. Demonetization disrupted the economy, but also reduced black money. During COVID, he imposed one of the world's strictest lockdowns. Critics questioned him, but supporters admired his courage to act fast. He addressed the nation, calmed fears, and launched the world's largest vaccination drive. Love him or hate him, one thing is certain: Modi never shies away from hard decisions when he believes they are right for the nation. Chapter 11: The Voice of a New India. Modi changed how India is perceived globally. At the United Nations, in the US Congress, and even in Australia and Africa, he spoke with confidence. No longer did India sound apologetic, it sounded ambitious. He built friendships with world leaders, promoted Indian culture, and stood firm on national interests. Under his leadership, India became a voice of peace, progress, and pride. Indians abroad felt empowered. Modi reminded the world, India is not a country to be ignored, it is a partner to be respected. Chapter 12: The Man Behind the Leader. Despite his busy life, Modi remains disciplined. He wakes up early, meditates, exercises, and reads daily. He avoids holidays, lives a minimalist life, and eats simple food. He writes poetry, observes people silently, and is always planning the next move. His biggest asset is his ability to stay focused amid noise. For him, leadership is not about luxury, it's about responsibility. He rarely talks about his personal life. His mission is national, and he treats it like a sacred duty. Chapter 13: Critics and Controversies. No great leader is without criticism. Modi has been questioned for his decisions on Kashmir, economy, and religious polarization. But even his critics agree on one thing: he is committed, tireless, and deeply nationalistic. He doesn't aim to please everyone. He aims to serve India. He once said, "You can abuse me, but don't insult India." That sums up his mindset, the nation above all. He listens to feedback but never loses his core vision. In a world of short-term politics, Modi plays the long game. Chapter 14: Modi and the Youth. Modi is deeply admired by India's youth. He talks to them in their language, encourages innovation, and connects with them via platforms like Mann Ki Baat. He believes that India's future is in the hands of young thinkers, doers, and dreamers. His programs like Skill India, Make in India, and Startup India are designed to give wings to youth potential. He often says, "Youth is not useless, it is used less." His vision is not to lead alone, but to lead a generation towards self-reliance. Chapter 15: The Legacy in Making. Modi's story is far from over. But even today, his legacy is visible, in villages with electricity, in women who feel safer, in startups booming with pride, and in a nation walking with its head held high. He has shown that no background is too humble, and no dream too big. You don't need a surname to lead, you need strength, vision, and relentless work. Narendra Modi's journey teaches us that change starts with belief, and a leader's real strength lies in how deeply he loves his country. So friends, today we saw how a simple tea seller from a small town became one of the most powerful and respected leaders in the world. Narendra Modi's story reminds us that success doesn't depend on money, fame, or background, it depends on your mindset, your actions, and your courage to keep going even when life gets tough. If he can do it, so can you. Never stop dreaming, never stop learning, and never give up on your goals. In every challenge, there's a chance to grow. In every failure, there's a lesson to learn. Just like Modi, keep moving forward with discipline, focus, and belief in yourself. Thanks for listening to Talk English with Arun. See you in the next episode with another inspiring story and simple English to help you grow. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, and keep shining. Take care and bye for now.